sweat from a cigarette burn, watching time fold, waiting my turn. Same streets, different pair of shoes, learning how to lose without feeling used. Phone screen dim, no calls to take. I sit in the hum that the lamplight makes, a verse for the ghosts I never chased, and all the truths I never
let the world keep moving, I'll stay right here, with beats in my head and thoughts unclear. If you ask where I've been, say nowhere fast. Just riding this moment like it might be the last.
I ain't broke, just been in a quiet way. Learn to speak soft when there's nothing to say. Pages filled with words I won't share, cause not everything real needs a crowd to care. Found peace in sounds that don't shout, in rainy days and the long way out. My story ain't bold, but it's mine to write, with ink made from silence and midnight light.
The world keep moving, I'll stay right here, with beats in my head and thoughts unclear. If you ask where I've been, say nowhere fast. Just riding this moment like it might be the last. Some nights I feel like I'm barely seen, but I carve my name in the space between. Not for fame, not for applause, just to say I lived with all my flaws.
So like one up for the quiet ones, for every verse that never runs. I'll be here when the noise goes bare, just me, my beat, and ashes in the air.
Backseat dreams on a one-way ride, notebook thoughts I can't confide. City lights blur like teardrop trails, trying to find peace where the silence fails. Cracks scream but the time moves smooth, tapping old beats trying to find my groove. Fast world I walk at my own pace, looking for love in a familiar place. Backseat memories floating through sound, lost in the moment where I feel bound. Smoke in the air, but my mind feels free. This broken path still means something to me. Got no map, just a moon to trust, and a voice in my head saying he'll not rush. Past ain't pretty, but it taught me grace, to write my pain in an 8-bar space. Strangers wave like they know my name, but I'm just a face in this lo-fi frame. Writing rhymes in a coffee-stained book, trying to make sense of the roads I took. Backseat memories floating through sound, lost in the moment where I feel bound. Smoke in the air, but my mind feels free. This broken path still means something to me. So here's to the nights when the city speaks slow, and the pain turns gold in the music I know. Windows down, heart heavy with breeze. Writing my past on the autumn leaves. City don't sleep, it just hides its tears. I've been running from the same old fears. Left home with the backpack dream. Now it's late night smoking vending machine. Mom said pray, I just press play. Let the beat talk what I can't say. These backseat notes I write in haze. Streetlight blues in a lo-fi phase. If I vanish in the verse I spit, will you find me where the silence is? These backseat notes I write in haze. Streetlight blues in a lo-fi phase. If I vanish in the verse I spit, will you find me where the silence is? Neon signs like broken stars, marking time in subway cars. Met a girl with a voice like rain. She sang to my soul, forgot the pain. But nights get cold in a world so loud. I blend in quiet, lost in crowd. Hoodie up, dreams down low. I plant my truth where no one will go. These backseat notes I write in haze. Streetlight blues in a lo-fi phase. If I vanish in the verse I spit, will you find me where the silence is? These backseat notes I write in haze. Streetlight blues in a lo-fi phase. If I vanish in the verse I spit, will you find me where the silence is? I ain't rich, but I got these rhymes, healing wounds one beat at a time. If you feel lost, just know I do too. Let the record spin and pull you through. So light that flame, let the shadows dance. We all got pain, give hope a chance. Mac once said, don't trip on the fall. I rise through bars even when I crawl. Still searching hope in the echo of his voice.
Ash on my sleeve, breath in the cold. Dreams on my back like a story untold. Neon flickers through the puddles I dodge. Lost in a beat like a poet at large. Midnight train passing, mind still racing. Feeling like life's in a loop I'm chasing. Empty streets, but my head's too loud. Talking to ghosts in a silent crowd.
The city sleeps, but I don't rest. Got pain in my chest, I ain't confessed. I write these lines like they save my soul. Lo-fi lifeline in a world so
coffee gone cold, thoughts still burning. Flipping through days that keep returning. Old friends fade like stickers on signs, but I still rhyme like I'm searching for time. Late night diners, scribbles on napkins. Praying my truth cuts deeper than captions. Life don't rhyme, but I try anyway. Let the beat bleed what I can't say.
The city sleeps, but I don't rest. Got pain in my chest, I ain't confessed. I write these lines like they save my soul. Lo-fi lifeline in a world so they say growth comes with nights like these, when the world is still and your soul can't breathe. So I light one up, let the smoke explain every loss I turned into rain. So if you hear this through static and dusk, know I'm still here. Though life gets rough in the cracks of the night, I plant these seeds for hearts like mine, and they quietly bleed. slow beneath the city glow. Footsteps echo where the night winds blow. Thoughts run deep like the river flow. Chasing dreams that only I know. Neon signs paint stories on the wall. Silent whispers in the urban sprawl. Lost in moments where the shadows fall. Finding peace in the night's soft call. City lights fade, but I'm still awake. Tracing my steps through the memories I make. Heartbeats sing to the rhythm of the street. In this quiet world, my soul finds its beat. Clouds rolling with a gentle rain, washing away the weight of the pain. Every step forward, breaking the chain, learning to live and love again. The night hums low, a soothing sound, lost but here where dreams are found. In the silence, my thoughts unbound, walking this road with no solid ground. City lights fade, but I'm still awake. Tracing my steps through the memories I made. Heartbeats sing to the rhythm of the street. In this quiet world, my soul finds its beat. So I walk, I breathe, I stay awake. In the city's heart, where dreams don't break. So I walk, I breathe, I stay awake. In the city's heart, where dreams don't break.
Yeah, dust on my kicks, same route every day. Trying to outwalk the past, but it tend to stay. Graffiti walls know all my secrets. Each crack in the pavements where I leave pieces. Sky turning gray, thoughts getting loud. Feeling like a stranger even deep in my crowd. Heartbeats sync with the metro hum. Writing late verses till the silence come. Feeling weight in the words I spit. Streetlight dreams in the cold I sit. City don't sleep, but it sure don't talk. So I rhyme with my breath on a midnight walk. Feeling weight in the words I spit. Streetlight dreams in the cold I sit. City don't sleep, but it sure don't talk. So I rhyme with my breath on a midnight walk. Old souls in the rhythm, final in my chest. Trying to paint peace where I once knew stress. Pages full with untold nights. Smoke from my doubts drift into the lights. Mom said pray I just write it down. Hope these lines lift me off this ground. I don't need much, just a beat and thought. And maybe some hope that can't be bought. Feeling weight in the words I spit. Streetlight dreams in the cold I sit. City don't sleep, but it sure don't talk. So I rhyme with my breath on a midnight walk. Feeling weight in the words I spit. Streetlight dreams in the cold I sit. City don't sleep, but it sure don't talk. So I rhyme with my breath on a midnight walk. If you see me drifting in the static and smoke, just know I'm building a home from every note.
Yeah. say the city's loud, but I hear nothing. Walking through noise with my soul still humming. Got people around, but I feel like mist. Passing through space that don't know I exist. Head down in a world that stares. No one sees past what the surface wears. Pockets light, but my mind too full of dreams that echo in nights so dull. I'm crowded and alone, lost in the sound. Feet on the pavement, heart underground. If I vanish now, would it change a thing? Or would my verse just fade like spring? Eyes like glass, but they don't reflect. Thoughts I've buried, lives I've left. I wear my truth like a thrift store tee. Old and stained, but it's still me. Street lights flicker like my breathing pace. Trying to find God in a subway face. People move fast, but I walk slow. Looking for peace in the things I know. I'm crowded and alone, lost in the sound. Feet on the pavement, heart underground. If I vanish now, would it change a thing? Or would my verse just fade like spring? Mac in my ears, I don't feel so gone. He said, come back to earth, so I wrote this song. If silence talks, then I've said enough. Not for claps, just for staying tough. So when the city sleeps and the lights go low, know I'm still here, moving slow. Crowded and alone, but that's okay. Some flowers bloom in shades of gray. Flowers bloom in shades of gray. They say the city's loud, but I hear nothing. Walking through noise with my soul still humming. Got people around, but I feel like mist. Passing through space that don't know I exist. Head down in a world that stares. No one sees past what the surface wears. Pockets light, but my mind's too full of dreams that echo in nights so dull. I'm crowded and alone, lost in the sound. Feet on the pavement, heart underground. If I vanish now, would it change a thing? Or would my verse just fade like spring? Some flowers bloom in shades of gray. Yeah.
City lights drip like tears on glass. Another night where the present meets past. Headphones loud, world turned down. In a crowd of noise I drown without sound. Old coat, same route, just colder wind. Trying to find peace in a place I've been. Step by step through puddles and pain. Each rhyme I drop like shelter from rain. These echoes in the rain, they speak my name. Soft like truth, but never the same. If I fade in the beat, just let me be. A shadow humming in lo-fi key. Used to chase light, now I follow shade. Learn more from nights than the money I made. Friends come and go like a bus that's late. So I write my piece while they hesitate. No hook in life, just verses long, where I stitch my wrongs into quiet songs. If home's a place, I ain't found it yet, but I left some hope in a broken cassette. These echoes in the rain, they speak my name. Soft like truth, but never the same. If I fade in the beat, just let me be. A shadow humming in lo-fi key. And maybe I ain't meant for the center stage. More like pages that age with grace. My story ain't loud, but it's honest and bare. Like a sax solo floating through night air. So if the storm plays my final verse, let the rain wash off the hurt. No fame, no flame, just pen and pain. And the boy who rhymed with echoes and rain.
Curtains dance to a breeze I trust. Ash on the sill, my dreams turn to dust. City hums like it's half asleep, while I'm digging in thoughts I bury deep. Old songs play like forgotten friends, looping that beat that never ends. Used to rush, now I move like mist, floating through days that barely exist. Let me fade slow, not trying to shine. Just need space between each line. If you hear this late, know it's true. This song ain't loud, but it's all of me too. Cracks in the wall look like maps of past, showing the past I couldn't make last. Phone been dry but my pen stay wet, spilling regrets I ain't voiced yet. No hook, just a looping light rain. No stage, just a roof in my brain. Making peace with being small, cause I found my world and nothing at all. Yeah. Let me fade slow, not trying to shine. Just need space between each line. If you hear this late, know it's true. This song ain't loud, but it's all of me too. I don't need noise to feel alive, don't need a crowd to survive. If this track just floats through air, know I left a piece of me there. So here's to the quiet, the late night scroll, to beats that fill what life won't hold. And if I fade slow, please let me be a soft verse in someone's memory. Yeah. Let me fade slow, not trying to shine. Just need space between each line. If you hear this late, know it's true. This song ain't loud, but it's all of me too. Sunset dripping on the edge of my hood, gold light falling where the silence stood. Notebook stained with a half-smoked dot, feeling like I'm chasing what I never caught. Shoes worn thin, soul getting heavy. City's full of dreams but the road ain't steady. I hum through the static of a broke down beat, talking to myself with the words on repeat. Golden hour blues, painting skies on my mind. Every rhyme a truth that I'm trying to find. Steps echo soft down this old side street, lost in the loops where my heart beats me. Street lights blink like they tryna cry. Each one hums a song as the cars pass by. I sip time from a coffee gone cold, still dreaming young but feeling old. Laughed with ghosts that still wear my face, trying to turn mistakes into something with grace. I don't need much, just a track and a view, and a verse to remind me that I made it through. Golden hour blues, painting skies on my mind. Every rhyme a truth that I'm trying to find. Steps echo soft down this old side street, lost in the loops where my heart beats me. Some nights feel longer than they seem, but I ride 'em out, one loop, one neon dream.
Yeah, golden light on the cracked cement. Thoughts run wild where my time gets spent. Shoes worn out, but I keep on moving. Beat in my chest like a slow song grooving. City hums like it's holding in pain. I walk these blocks like I know their name. Street lamp flicker, soul run low, but I write these lines just to let it show. And in this golden hour haze, I'm just trying to find my way. Don't need much, just space to breathe. A verse, a beat, and a place to leave. Sky burnt orange like my last regret. Smoke in my lungs, but I'm not done yet. Thought of you when that bass line hit. Funny how silence can still transmit. Voices in my head say take it slow, but this world don't wait, just go, go, go. So I'm moving rhythm, ain't trying to race, just keeping my truth in a quiet place. And in this golden hour haze, I'm just trying to find my way. Don't need much, just space to breathe. A verse, a beat, and a place to leave. If I fade out in a lo-fi fade, know I meant every bar I laid. Max says smile even if it's fake, so I laugh with pain I didn't make. Sun dips low, but I'm still here, walking my thoughts through beats sincere. Golden hour, let it all fall loose. Just me, the street, and my golden hour blue. I breathe anyway through the cracks and gray. Even when the sun don't wanna stay. 1 foot in front, no need to run. Just a heart and a beat and a rising sun. If this life ain't bright, let it be warm. Let me feel whole in my quiet form. And if no one hears, still I'll say I showed up hurt, but I stayed anyway. So I breathe in deep, let the hurt flow out. Turn my fears into lines I can rap about. Breathe anyway, day by day. Lo-fi soul in a world of gray. Rain taps soft on my window pane. City breathing slow like it knows my name. Bus stop lights flicker in the midnight blue. Empty streets feel like they miss me too. Hands in my pocket, headphones loud. Heart on shuffle in a restless crowd. Pages of pain in a poet's tone. Still searching for a peace that I've never known. Late ride home, just me and the beat. Ghosts in my mind and truth on repeat. Neon dreams in puddles I pass, trying to find calm in the overcast. Late ride home, just me and the beat. Ghosts in my mind and truth on repeat. Neon dreams in puddles I pass. Yeah, trying to find old graffiti on a crumbling wall, like pieces of me I can't recall. Voicemail from mom that I never played. Still stuck in the past where I used to fade. Writing rhymes on a coffee receipt about lovers I lost and nights incomplete. Used to run fast with the full-blown fire. Now I sit still and just get high. Yeah. Late ride home, just me and the beat. Ghosts in my mind and truth on repeat. Neon dreams in puddles I pass, trying to find calm in the overbeat. Late ride home, just me and the beat. Ghosts in my mind and truth on repeat. Neon dreams in puddles I pass, trying to find calm. If I find myself in these notes I write, maybe I'll rest, maybe tonight. If I find myself in these notes I write, maybe I'll rest, maybe tonight. Yeah. Footsteps echo on this broken street. Chalk dreams fade under rainy beats. Used to tag names on the old brick walls. Now I write truths that nobody calls. Neon buzzing like a lullaby. Taxi lights blinking, who am I? Eyes red, mind full of static. Heart stuck between real and cinematic. Midnight graffiti, inked on my soul. Painting my scars where the street lights glow. Whispers in alleys, verses in fog. Trying to find God in the downtown smog. Late night diner, toast and regret. Still hear her laugh in the tape cassette. She said, don't break, you're softer than steel. But how you hold peace when nothing feels real. Every beat I drop is a breath I save. A moment of calm, a wave in the wave. Tried to outrun pain on a one-way track. Now I leave breadcrumbs praying I get back. Midnight graffiti, inked on my soul. Painting my scars where the street lights glow. Whispers in alleys, verses in fog. Trying to find God in the downtown smog. Saxophone crying on the corner step. I rhyme with ghosts I ain't even met. No hook, no hype, just rhythm and truth. Still spitting pain in a worn out booth. So when you see scribbles where the city sleeps, know they're the prayers that the silence keeps. A lost boy's map in a maze of noise. Still searching hope in the echo of his voice. Feet hanging off this old fire escape. City hums low like a worn out tape. Smoking regrets in the midnight air. Hoping someone somewhere still care. Been writing lines I'll never post. Words for the ghost I miss the most. But I ain't break, just been real slow. Learned how to float when the wind don't blow. So here's to the nights I ain't say a word. To all of the pain I left unheard. If I disappear in the city's haze, at least I lived in my quiet ways. Sky's so still like it's holding breath. I talk to the stars like I'm dodging death. No chain, no fame, just soul in loops. And this beat that pulls me through the roots. Grew up fast where the love felt thin. Taught to lose but I write to win. This pen my prayer, this beat my peace. In a world that talks I find release. So here's to the nights I ain't say a word. To all of the pain I left unheard. If I disappear in the city's haze, at least I lived in my quiet ways. Yeah. Ain't tryna fix what was meant to break. Yeah. Just tryna rest in the breath I take. Yeah. And if I fade in the lo-fi rain, let them find truth in the loops I sing. So light one up for the days I bled. For all the thoughts I left unsaid. Still me, still here, still wide awake. On this fire escape with a soul to save. Yeah. Woke up late,
Dreams still in my jeans, tired out searching through familiar scenes. Coffee cold, but the soul's still warm. Been weathering life through every storm. Shoes worn out, but I keep stepping. Lessons in cracks that I keep repping. Ain't chasing fame, I just want the light to hit this verse like the stars at night. Late night sidewalks, talking with the breeze. Whispers of the past, floating through the trees. Every step a beat, every breath a rhyme. Ain't trying to stretch peace from a short lifetime. City hums like a distant song, feeling like I never quite belong. But I make peace with the way I roam, turn these streets to my second home. Jacket thin but my words stay layered, every thought scribbled, quiet but pregnant. Clouds roll slow through my inner view. Even when I'm lost, I know it's true. Late night sidewalks, talking with the breeze. Whispers of the past, floating through the trees. Every step a beat, every breath a rhyme. Trying to stretch peace from a short lifetime. So if you find me where the lamplight breaks, I'm just piecing me back between the heartaches. Yeah. City sleeping but my mind don't rest. Got dreams too loud beating in my chest. Shoelace loose, I'm just taking it slow. Through alleyways only poets know. Windows glow with the lives I ain't living, but I keep walking like I'm still forgiven. Ain't trying to win, just trying to feel. In a world that forgot how to keep it real. Moon over Midtown, shining just right. Painting my thoughts in silver at night. Headphones in, world tune low. Lost in the rhythm of the life I know. Old mixtape from '09 still spins. Takes me back to where the hurt begins. But I learned to make peace with the past. Write my verses slow, make the moment last. Fast life, but I move with grace. Smiling at strangers with a broken face. Ain't looking for fame or gold rings. Just quiet nights and simple things. Moon over Midtown, shining just right. Painting my thoughts in silver at night. Headphones in, world tune low. Lost in the rhythm of the life I know. If you see me where the soft lights bend, I'm just walking this beat to the very end. City lights flicker like a faded dream. I drift through the smoke, caught in between. Used to know where I'm going, now I just roam. Heart in my chest, but my soul ain't home. Old tunes in my ear, Max still speak. Saying don't chase gold, just find what's deep. But the night's too long, and my thoughts too loud.
trying to write peace on a restless cloud.
Drawing midnight maps in my mind again, searching for a street that remembers when. Every turn's a maybe, every step's a song. Even when I'm lost, I keep moving on.
Cigarette smoke and a busted train sign. These streets talk back in rhythm and rhyme. Posters on poles all faded and torn. Kinda like me, still standing, still worn. I ain't got much but a notebook and pain. A laugh I still fake when it starts to rain. But I know one truth I can hold at night. Even crooked roads can lead to light.
Drawing midnight maps in my mind again, searching for a street that remembers when. Every turn's a maybe, every step's a song. Even when I'm lost, I keep moving on. So if you find me walking slow, know I'm just following a beat I know. A quiet rhythm only I can hear. Drawing maps in smoke till it all feels clear.
Gray sky dripping on my coat and dreams. Subway humming like a faded theme. I sip slow, city talking through smoke, trying to read the signs in the words I wrote. Bench on the Lency, paint chipping away. Same place I sat just yesterday. Lost a friend, found a song instead. Now I talk to beats more than the dead. Rain on the Lency, hearts move slow, watching taillights fade where I can't go. If I disappear in the echo and steam, will you find me floating in someone's dream? Brooklyn bleeds through my headphones now. Final thoughts scratching time somehow. I light a verse like I light that flame, trying to find peace, not looking for fame. Mama said love, but don't lose your name. But I traded mine just to numb the pain. Now I rhyme like a prayer in the back of the night. Each bar a step, trying to make it right. Rain on the Lency, hearts move slow, watching taillights fade where I can't go. If I disappear in the echo and steam, will you find me floating in someone's dream? So let the sax cry where the street lamp leans. I'm still here, between the cracks and greens. When the record spins and the world turns thin, you'll hear me humming where the night begins.
I've been chillin' in the corners where the silence lives, where dreams don't shout, they just whisper in shifts. Same hoodie, same route, same beat on loop. Thoughts like smoke, I get lost in the soup. Clouds hang low like they mirror my mood. Trying to find truth in this fast food blues. Mic check in a room full of ghosts. Still spit soul even when I'm the host.
I don't talk much, I just let it rhyme. Hearts off beat, but it stays on time. They don't hear me, but the beat sure do. Laying verses down like it's therapy too. I don't talk much, I just let it rhyme. Hearts off beat, but it stays on time.
with a pen that bleeds late nights in a city where wrongs outshine the rights. Mama said pray, I said I'll try, but some days feel like the sky forgot why. I sip slow, watch traffic blur, feeling like I'm here but I never were. Old heads nod like he got that pain, but I ain't tryna prove, just staying sane.
I don't talk much, I just let it rhyme. Heart's off beat, but it stays on time. They don't hear me, but the beat sure do. Laying verses down like it's therapy too. I don't talk much, I just let it rhyme. Heart's off beat, but it stays on time. They don't hear me, but the beat sure do. Laying verses down like it's therapy too.
And if I vanish in a verse one night, know I meant every word I write. Not tryna be a legend, just tryna be real. Say what I feel, let the silence heal. So when the vinyl crack will fade away and the city hums back to its gray, remember the kid with the lo-fi truth, spilling quiet dreams in a soundproof booth.
Lay back on a rooftop, dream. City bus quiet, just a distant stream. Headphones in, world fades away. Feeling like time forgot today. Loose thoughts like smoke in air. Trying to find peace in a world unfair. Memories flicker like neon signs. Old paint playing between the lines. Rooftops and reverie, stars in my hand. Writing my truth in this no man's land. Heartbeat slow like a midnight loop. Lost in the clouds where my thoughts regrew. Graffiti words on the soul I carry. Some love faded, some scars I marry. Still I breathe with the hopeful tone, even when I walk these nights alone. Old friends ghosted, new ones distant, but the mic stays warm and the beat persistent. I spit soft truths in a world too loud, looking for light in a smoke-filled cloud. Rooftops and reverie, stars in my hand. Writing my truth in this no man's land. Heartbeat slow like a midnight loop. Lost in the clouds where my thoughts regrew. If you ever wonder where I disappeared to, I was just trying to find peace with a better view.
Walking down the block where I used to dream. Same crack on the pavement, same moonbeam. My kicks tap rhythms on the concrete soul. Trying to find peace in a world so cold. Used to write poems by the corner light. Now I spit verses in the dead of night. Life got layers like vinyl spin. Some parts hurt but I let them in. Sidewalk echoes talk to me slow. Stories in the steps from long ago. Ash in the wind, thoughts in a haze. Trying to find God in the alleyways. Got a hoodie up and a blunt half burned. Lessons on my skin from the bridges I turn. Graffiti truths on these city walls, saying keep your heart up even when it falls. I ain't rich but I feel this gold. In broken nights and truths I hold. Street light jazz and a beat that swings. Like Max said, fly without wings. Sidewalk echoes talk to me slow. Stories in the steps from long ago. Ash in the wind, thoughts in a haze. Trying to find God in the alleyways, yeah.
Sidewalk cracks beneath my shoes, thinking about the things I can't undo. Sky's gray, heart feeling that too, but I keep moving like I'm meant to. Old friends drift like the autumn leaves. Some said forever, now they ghost in the breeze. I don't chase, I just breathe and release. Let the beat speak when my words can't piece. And these sidewalk thoughts run deep tonight. City hum slow under faded light. I ain't lost, just taking my time. Learning to feel every rhyme like a sign. Cigarette glow in the midnight bus. I ain't smoked in years, but I miss the rush. She said call me, but I never did. Love like that's hard when you're still a kid. Raindrops fall like a vinyl crackle. Each one hitting like a past I battle. I laugh alone, yeah, it's bittersweet, but I find my peace where the music meets. These sidewalk thoughts run deep tonight. City hums low under faded light. I ain't lost, just taking my time. Learning to feel every rhyme like a sign. So here's to the nights with no end in sight, where pain feels real, but the soul feels right. So here's to the nights, yeah, with no end in sight, where pain feels real, but the soul feels right. And these sidewalk thoughts run deep tonight. City hums low under faded light. I ain't lost, just taking my time. Learning to feel every rhyme like a sign.
black like my Sunday shoes. I walk slow, got nothing to lose. Headphones on with that tape, his vibe, where the world fades out and I come alive. People pass and their stories tight. I write mine down in the glow of night. No filter, no fame, no flex to show. Just pages from a mind that learned to grow. I ain't tryna fly, just float through sound. Finding my soul where the quiet is found. City too loud, but I learned to cope. Writing my life in a loop of hope. I ain't tryna fly, just float through sound. Finding my soul where the quiet is found. City too loud, but I learned to cope. Writing my life in a loop of hope. Shoelaces fray, but I still tread clean. Moving through pain in a lo-fi scene. Mac in the air, his truth in mine. Rapping out thoughts I can't define. I ain't preaching, just speaking soft to the ones who fell and never got caught. This mic's my friend, this be my space, where I find light in the darkest place. I ain't tryna fly, just float through sound. Finding my soul where the quiet is found. City too loud, but I learned to cope. Writing my life in a loop of hope. I ain't tryna fly, just float through sound. Finding my soul where the quiet is found. City too loud, but I learned to cope. Writing my life in a loop of hope. No stage lights, just street light gold. No fast cars, just verses bold. And if I vanish with the morning dew, know I left my truth in every groove. Sidewalk soul in a pocket of pens. Feeling these nights where nothing pretends. So I breathe and write and breathe again, until the silence feels like a friend.
I walk streets where the lights don't shine, leaving pieces of thoughts behind. Got a playlist full of ghosts I knew. Beats talk louder than people do. Ain't no map for a heart like this. Wandering dreams in the urban mist. Mic on, world off, I speak in smoke. Turn silence into lines I wrote. These are the steps I don't say out loud. Carved in beats, never sung to a crowd. Oh, if you hear me, you're hearing me true. This ain't for them, this one's for you. Ashtray full, but my soul half clear. Tryna sip peace from a lukewarm beer. Friends fade fast like chalk in it rain. Only the rhythm still knows my name. Don't need bright lights or gold to chase. Just a quiet night in a timeless place. Still got pain, but it don't own me. It's part of the verse that slowly grows. These are the steps I don't say out loud. Carved in beats, never sung to a crowd. Oh, if you hear me, you're hearing me true. This ain't for them, this one's for you. Maybe I'm soft, maybe I feel too deep, but I turn my wounds into tracks I keep. And if I'm gone when the next sun's high, play this back, let the moment cry. Cause every step I didn't speak loud now breathes in beats that live unproud. I'm still here, I still replay all the steps I don't say.
cold wind kissing the back of my neck. City's still buzzing, but I'm out of step. My shadow walk ahead, guess it's leading me to places in my mind I ain't meant to see. I used to dream big on these narrow streets. Now I just walk slow over old repeats. Headphones on, world drowning out. Same pain, new beat, that's what I'm about.
Every crack in the sidewalk's a memory. Every light in the haze trying to set me free. Got my truth in my pen and a heart that should. You ain't gotta understand, just the steps I took.
Yeah, corner stores still sell the same cheap beer, and I still see ghosts when the night's too clear. Mama said don't get lost in the smoke, but I learned to breathe in every word I spoke. Old head saying I got soul, but I'm just trying to patch what this life stole. Feeling like a kid with a grown man's weight. Still smiling though, must be fate, yeah.
Every crack in the sidewalk's a memory. Every light in the haze trying to set me free. Got my truth in my pen and a heart that should. You ain't gotta understand, just the steps I took. Yeah. Rain falling like it's tapping in code, saying keep walking, kid, just stick to the road. These rhymes my map, this mic my friend, and if this is a loop, I'll still find the end. Ain't about where I go, it's the rhythm in how I move slow.
Rain on the brim of my secondhand cap. Thoughts in my head, don't know how to nap. Sidewalk cracks got my secrets deep. I've been dreaming while the whole world sleep. Pockets near empty, but my soul stayed full. Wrote this pain in a notebook. Rule ain't trying to flex, just trying to feel. Life hit hard, but I kept it real. I'm still walking, beat by beat, through cold nights and crooked streets. Ain't got much, but I got my name and the melody that feels like flame. City lights flicker like past mistakes, but I keep on moving cause bend don't break. Friends fade fast like tags on bricks, but these bars stay true, never slick. Max said float, so I drift with style. Pain in my steps, but I walk that mile. Not for the claps, not for the praise, just to prove I made it through the haze. I'm still walking, beat by beat, through cold nights and crooked streets. Ain't got much, but I got my name and a melody that feels like flame. Can't rewind what I couldn't say, but I write it now in a lo-fi way. Every bar a piece I lost, every rhyme a healing call. So if you see me in the rain one night, no, I'm not lost, just finding light. Still walking, not for show, but cause that's how the real ones grow.
Early light hits the brick and glass. City yawns as the buses pass. It's coffee cold, but I sip it slow, like I'm learning how to let life go. Same hoodie from a year ago, same doubts I don't let show. People rush, I move with care, leaving thoughts in the morning air.
I'm still walking through this life unseen, with a beat in my ear and a broken dream. Ain't searching for gold, just peace inside. A quiet place where my truth can't hide.
Mom said, write what makes you feel. Yeah. So I penned down scars that never heal. Friends drifted like smoke too thin. Only this mic been with me since then. Not trying to win, not trying to race, just hoping to find a softer place. If pain's a song, then I'll press play, looping verses till I'm okay. I'm still walking through this life unseen, with the beat in my ear and a broken dream. Ain't searching for gold, just peace inside. A quiet place where my truth can't hide. They don't hear me, but that's alright. I talk to stars when I can't sleep at night, and maybe one day they'll hear my name. Not for shine, but for staying sane. Still walking, still writing, still low key, still hoping this world gon' make space for me. And if it don't, then I'm still fine. Got beats, got breath, and a quiet line.
Hey, taking long roads with no reason. My thoughts change like the seasons. Left my stress back at the red light, feeling weightless in this headlight. Got my hoodie up, solo, feeling like time's moving slow-mo. This world don't need me to race, so I float in my own little space. These days I'm softer with the silence. I speak less, I feel quiet, trying to write peace into my verses. Every line's a little less nervous. No rush, just sky. Let the world spin, I'll glide. I don't need to run, I just ride with my vibe in low tide. See, I ain't tryna win no war, I just wanna sleep without dreams at war. Find joy in a cheap cup of coffee, let the rain hit my face real softly. Used to chase every version of me, now I let them all be what they be. Some nights I'm the kid I forgot, with a beat and a pen in a parking lot, and Mac in my headphones saying breathe, so I do, even when I don't believe. This ain't heaven, but it's close enough. A little song, a little love, and not much rush. No rush, just sky. Let the world spin, I'll glide. I don't need to run, just ride with my heart in low tide. I used to think I had to catch up. Now I just sit back and let the stars talk first. Yeah. No rush, just sky.
City lights flicker on the concrete gray. Headphones loud, I let the music play. Walking past the walls with graffiti names, trying to find peace in the pouring rain. Feeling lights flicker on the concrete gray. headphones, gotta let the music play. Walking past the walls with graffiti names, trying to find peace in the pouring rain. Feeling like I'm floating through the midnight air. Thoughts run deep, but I don't really care. Coffee in my hand, dreams in my mind, lost in the vibe, just trying to find time. Old soul in the young man's shoes, writing rhymes about the life I choose. Clock ticks, but I stay in slow motion. Waves in my brain like an ocean of emotion. And I know it's a lonely kind of art, but every bar's a beat from the heart. Looking at the city from a rooftop view, I don't need much, just me and the truth. Just me and the truth, just me and the truth, just me and the truth. Looking at the city from a rooftop view, I don't need much, just me and the truth.
Wrote my name in dust on the window glass. City outside moving way too fast. I sip cold coffee from a paper cup. Life been heavy but I hold it up. Old hoodie, cracked sole shoes, still chasing dreams I was born to lose. Every scar stanza, every bruise a bar, painting my past on a beat from afar. I ain't looking for the crowd or the lights, just writing down truth on sleepless nights. If you hear this and feel less alone, maybe these rhymes finally found home. If I ain't looking for the crowd or the lights, just writing down truth on sleepless nights. If you hear this and feel less alone, maybe these rhymes finally found home. People change like the signs and trains. Some stay sweet, some ride with fame. I walk slow cause I got no race. I learn more from loss than I do from praise. Mirror cracked but I see me clear. Not flawless, just still here. Let them chase gold, I'm chasing peace. Finding heaven in a 4-bar piece. I ain't looking for the crowd or the lights, just writing down truth on sleepless nights. If you hear this and feel less alone, maybe these rhymes finally found home. If I ain't looking for the crowd or the lights, just writing down truth on sleepless nights. If you hear this and feel less alone, maybe these rhymes finally found home. They say time heals, but don't say when. So I rhyme till I feel whole again. Life ain't sweet, but it's real enough. So I turn my pain into vinyl stuff. Wrote my name in dust and walked away. Left the beat on loop to say what I can't say. I'm not here for long, but while I stay, I'll bleed these verses my quiet way.
No, it nice, son. Cruising down blocks with my windows low, tryna let go of the weight I don't show. Sky looking bruised, thoughts run deep. Haven't said a word, but I lost some sleep. Billboards flashing dreams I can't touch. Friends turn to echoes, love's too much. My city no secrets I won't tell. Left them in beats when my silence fell. Windows down, world off I drift. In the static where pain and peace coexist. Each rhyme a whisper I never spoke. Just me, my thoughts, and the midnight smoke. I walk where the
pavement still hums at night, under street lamps that blink out of spite. Voicemails I don't dare replay. Truth hits harder when it comes too late. Heard a jazz loop from a passing car. Felt like my past just lit a cigar. Wrote a verse on the back of a bus pass, about time and how fast it don't last. Windows down, world off I drift, in the static where pain and peace coexist. Each rhyme a whisper I never spoke, just me, my thoughts, and the midnight smoke. Ain't searching for fame, just a little release, somewhere my mind can finally find peace. So I ride these loops till I find a cure, and a beat so raw it might endure. So if I vanish in a faded verse, just know I tried to rewrite the hurt. No map, no plan, just soul and pen. Till the beat fades out, I'll rhyme again.
Rain is the glass like thoughts in my brain. Another ride through yesterday again, yeah. I got a window seat watching life drift by. Clouds in my coffee and dreams that lie. Playlist on loop, got Mac in my ear. Tryna hold peace when the end feels near. City still gray, but I dress in gold. Tryna fake shine just to fight the cold. Feet on the pavement, head in the sky. Talking to ghosts as the taxis fly. I don't wanna run, just wanna feel. Life moves fast, but I'm tryna heal. One verse at a time, one sip, one line. Rain outside, but the storms are mine. Cracks on the sidewalk echo my doubt. Words I never said, still tryna get out. Room full of noise, but I stay quiet. Found peace once, lost it in a riot. Headphones in, but my mind on mute. Dreams play jazz on a broken loop. No big stage, just a couch and a pen. Write what I feel till I feel again. I don't wanna run, just wanna feel. Life moves fast, but I'm tryna heal. One verse at a time, one sip, one line. Rain outside, but the storms are mine. So I sit and I write till the silence feels right, right, right. Walk slow, let the moon do the talking. Shoes scuffed up from the nights I've been walking. Graffiti on the wall, spell my name in code. Tryna find peace on this broken road. Street lights flicker like a heartbeat pause. Got dreams in my pocket, but they all got flaws. I don't chase stars, I just follow the sound of a beat in my chest that don't let me down. City smoking coffee breath. Lost some things I can't forget, but I still write, I still float. On this cracked up curb I cope. Concrete blues and midnight skies.
Truth hits soft in the neon light. No need to run, no need to prove. I find myself in the streets I move. Had homies turn ghosts and hopes turn vague. Used to write rhymes just to fill that page. Now I write less, but it means much more. Every line's a piece of what I'm living for. Ain't trying to shine, I'm just trying to breathe. Make music like a prayer that I never leave. And the city's still loud, but I hum my tune like Mac did, singing to the sun and moon. City smoke and coffee breath. Lost some things I can't forget, but I still write, I still float on this cracked up curb I cope. Concrete blues and midnight skies. Truth hits soft in the neon light. No need to run, no need to prove. I find myself in the streets I move. Yeah, somewhere between silence and sound, that's where I feel most alive.